Hello and welcome to Murder Chronicles. Today, we look into the story of a young, bubbly, and vibrant young woman who was lured to her death by her boyfriend who was secretly living a gangster life. Purity Wangechi Karenga was born on the 18th of September 2002 in Nairobi County, Kenya. Her mother was Rose Nduta Karenga. She had one sibling and was the oldest. After completing her high school education and excelled, Purity joined Kenya Institute of Mass Communication (KIMC). She was in love with journalism, and that's why she enrolled there to acquire a diploma in broadcasting journalism. She had all qualities and aspects needed to qualify for the course. She was always at ease before cameras. She was a TikTok junkie who loved lip-syncing videos and dance challenges she often posted on TikTok. She was jovial, accommodating, and very social as per her friends and family description of her. Purity was social, extroverted, and would quickly fit in different life setups. She was also a good Christian, dedicated to church activities such as singing in the choir. Her love life was not left behind. At that time, she was dating her 24-year-old boyfriend, an upcoming DJ who went by the stage name as VDJ Flex, his real name James Wanyoike. The two seemed perfect as they frequently posted videos of themselves together on TikTok, expressing their deep love and affection they shared with each other. But on the 12th of May 2022, their flourishing and beautiful relationship would take a dark twist, an event that proved VDJ Flex as a demon in angel's attire. Their relationship of 6 months began to hit down the rough path. Purity received random messages on Instagram, not from one person but a few. She fell into a shock. Among them, a lady insisted that she wanted Purity to help her get back her money from James Wanyoike. The lady was clear that James had robbed her 60,000 Kenyan shillings. She wanted Purity to be careful since James was a dangerous gangster and not the sweet boyfriend as Purity may have thought. Purity would later come to learn that the lady was an ex-girlfriend to one of James' very close friends. Purity caught her boyfriend, and not in a confronting manner. She asked about the matter. VDJ Flex did not deny the claim. In fact, he acted innocent and requested Purity to come meet him. James stated that it was time he came clean with her and was ready to reveal all details about himself to her. They arranged for a meetup the next day, 13th May 2022, at his house in Kiambu County. Purity's mother, Rose, in her statement said that she had been in constant communication with Purity from morning to afternoon of the 13th of May 2022. Purity happened to have started driving, and on that day, right after her lecture, she went to the NTSA offices where she picked her license and later headed for Kiambu. She had even recorded a short video during one of her lectures which she shared with her mother. Purity was to return from Kiambu on that same evening of 13th May. Her friend stated that Purity had assured her that she would be back by 5 p.m. in the evening once she was done meeting with her boyfriend, James Wanyoike. Time had really gone by, and by 7 p.m. in the evening, Purity had not returned to Nairobi. Out of concern, her friend decided to reach out. To their surprise, the phone did not go through. She decided to reach out to James. He picked up. He told the friend that he and Purity had made plans to go for an outing to Naivasha. The friend requested to talk to Purity, but James declined, claiming that Purity was seated right next to him. She did not insist. On the 14th May 2022, a dark cloud fell upon Purity's family and friends. A random person passing by the road would discover Purity's deceased body As he headed for work at around 6 a.m. in the morning, her body had been dumped in a bush in the outskirts of Kiambu County in a village called Mbureria. The crime scene had blood-soiled beddings, clothes, and her identification documents, the NTSA license card she had just picked being among them. The police transported her body to City Mortuary. Then the investigation began. First, they had her body go through an autopsy. The pathologist determined her cause of death as from injuries inflicted by a knife as well as asphyxia. The police would make conclusions that once Purity got at her lover's house, a fight had erupted. Such a physical altercation led to James killing her as a way of covering his gangster lifestyle. She was afraid to him, and so eliminating her was the best choice. After killing Purity, James contacted his three friends who helped with the disposal of Purity's body. The following day, on a Sunday, James Wangechi was the first one to be arrested by the Kirigiti station officers. During his arrest, James was discovered with a knife, suspected to be the murder weapon that had been used to unalive Purity. During his arrest, two of his friends were arrested with him, being Kanaya Kamau and Moshiri Brendan. They were the accomplices. The third friend, Isaac Kibwe, was arrested on the 16th May 2022 inside a bar. During Isaac's search in his house, police would find a jacket with blood stains. Suspecting it could be Purity's, it was taken for a DNA test to determine if the blood was Isaac's or Purity's.
Amelala, so hiyo kitu ilikuwa imewekelewa hapo kwa kifua. Ilikuwa imefunikwa kifua, uso ilikuwa
Purity was later laid to rest on the 13th June 2022 in a deeply emotional ceremony.
So why did you come so soon? Because the candle was lighting. A wind blew and the light became dim. The fragrance is now scarce. Rest in peace, Purity Wangechi. Dear Death, why did you come at times when we don't expect you? Dear Death, you took a talent that the media house would love it. A TikToker, a dancer, a singer, an actor, because you are to feature in a movie next month as a nurse. So such a combination was rare. So you could have been the queen of TikTok as your schoolmate Asia Nasenya. So you could have been like Sophie Kenya of BBC. So you could have been Piera McKenna, the top female DJ in Africa. So you could have been our future Purity McKenna, or Lesuda Naisuda, or you could have been Lulu Hassan or Kanze Dena. So this is the first time that this thing is happening at Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. So we have been hearing it in the other academias. So it knocked to us and it shocked us. So those of us who write stories, our hands became weak to write a story. The others started telling the story instead of us telling our story.
The incident serves as a poignant reminder that Sometimes we are betrayed by the people we love and trust most. May her soul rest in eternal peace.